Metric Olympics. You might not have time for this today, and that's something that we can do when I return. This is more to test how well you learn the metric system. Can you measure using the metric system? Do you know whether you should use kilo or milli? Things like that. The first one is the cotton ball shot put. No, you cannot wet this cotton ball. You just want to see how far you can throw it, and then you would measure that in meters or centimeters. Paper plate discus, you're going to see how far you can throw that. We might skip that one or have to use the hallway to measure that. So you're going to pretend that the paper plate is a discus, see how far you can throw it in meters. This one is the left-handed sponge squeeze. So you're going to soak a sponge full of water, and you're going to use your left hand to squeeze as much as you can into a liter beaker, and then that'll measure how much water you were able to squeeze out in milliliters. The heavyweight marbles, I'm going to put a container of marbles out. You want to see how many marbles you can grab out of that container, and once you grab them out, you're going to place them on a little container sitting on a scale, and you're going to use that scale to measure how much those marbles weigh. And the paper javelin throw is just a straw, and you're going to see how far you can throw that javelin style in millimeters. Now, the big hand or foot contest. We're not going to do feet because they can be sometimes kind of slimy. So anyways, we're going to use your hand to see how big your hand is. You're going to put it into a container of water, and that should displace the water, so we're going to have it all the way full. Then when you put your hand into that container, the water that overflows tells you how big your hand was, because that measures volume. And then you're going to have that into the water that overflows into another container or bucket, and then you can measure that in milliliters and see what's the biggest hand. You're going to record your data over on the right, and you don't have to fill out all the columns because some of them are a little repetitive or confusing. And we can do that when I return.